Let's start with the lies that people are telling you as the reason why you can't lose body fat and why you will never lose body fat, starting with number 1, you are not eating enough. Number 2, you are doing too much cardio. Number 3, you are not sleeping enough, you need more than 7 hours. Number 4, it's your insulin that makes you fat, whatever you eat. And number 5, your metabolism is ruined and you need to fix that first. If you hear someone saying that, run.
Run.
And these are all the lies. So if you just wanted to hear these, you can close the video. And for the time being, I'm going to talk about solutions that you can implement in your life gradually so then you can get lean. And I can promise you, if you do that, you will get there. Training. Start improving your lifts. Focus on progressive overload, however generic that sounds like. People lose sight of it as they grow accustomed to the gym. Remember, to be more muscular, you can't be weaker. You will not just need relative strength, but you will need absolute as well. Against common belief, you're not doing this because if you gain 10 kg of muscle, you will be leaner because your body fat percentage will change. Actually no, if you gain 10 kg of muscle, you will gain 10 kg of absolute weight as well. Your body fat percentage will stay the same, but you will appear leaner because of the overall distribution on a larger surface. Again, against common belief, just because you gain muscle, you can't eat that much more food. For 10 kg of muscle, you can eat an extra slice of bread. Just to see the comparison, 1 kg of muscle burns around 10 to 13 calories per day. So if you add 10 kg to your frame, that's going to be 100 to 130 calories. So that's one slice of bread.
Liar!
And most people don't add 20 kg of muscle to their frame, and even then, that is just going to be 200 to 260 calories per day extra. So that's 2 slices of bread. So then, what's the point of training? Once you start losing body fat, you will regret not training, because right now, that fat is giving you some shape. But once you lose it, you're not going to have that. That is why when you hear girls complaining that as soon as I started my cut, I lost my butt. No, you didn't lose it. You just didn't own it in the first place. And for me, that is a pretty good reason why you should start training. Second, understand your calories. You have been told that 12 to 1400 calories is for toddlers, and you can lose weight on 2000 to 3000 calories whether you are man or woman. But that needs context. First, I don't know what kind of fat toddler you have, but 12 to 1400 calories is not necessarily low. For example, in the UK, people don't leave their houses. They have less than 500 steps per day. And what do you think? For that person, how much calorie they need in order to lose weight? Look at the total daily energy expenditure chart. Your BMR makes up 70% of it. Let's take an average woman in the UK. I'm just going to copy paste these details. If your BMR is burning 1400 calories, and let's be generous and say that the thermic effect of food burns 200 calories, you burn an extra 100 calories from training, exercising, and another 100 calories from NEAT. And your 500 steps per day, 25 calories. You get 1825 calories burned throughout the day. Do you truly believe that this person is going to lose weight on 2000 calories? And if you do, you are wrong, and you are also not good at maths. And when was the last time you needed maths in real life anyway? So, before you say something is not right, you need to apply the right context. Unfortunately, sometimes you need to go that low just to be in a deficit. But there is nothing wrong with that. You only have to be in a deficit till you get to the point where you feel comfortable with your body. About this, a few years ago, there was a little bit of a controversy on Instagram. A fitness model, just for context, a girl with millions of followers, she was preparing for her WBFF competition, and she said that, or at least she posted a post that she's eating 2700 calories as her prep, and you can swipe through the foods and the calorie content because she shared it. But at the same time, in her stories, she was sharing different foods what she was eating and also sharing the calorie content of it, and it was just 1100 calories. Just so you see how fitness influencers are trying to scam you by saying, if you do my way, you can eat 2700 calories and lose weight, and selling you the dream. Stop dreaming and start living in the real, dreadful world. Start improving your steps. When I first start with my sedentary clients, I tell them to walk 3 times 3 kilometers per week. 3 kilometers takes around 35 to 45 minutes to complete, and it's around 5 to 6,000 steps. Just for reference, I do this just under 24 minutes. And 3 kilometers of walking, we need the same amount of calories. It's only the time that's going to change and the effort. And this is why I tell everybody to improve their cardio, because you can burn more calories within the same amount of time. And you can do this during your lunch break, before work, after work. There are no rules, just get it done. You want to get to the point where it's such a part of your life that just the thought of skipping it because you are feeling lazy gives you guilt. And then you can start increasing that number. And this usually takes around 3 weeks. 3 weeks to get there. This will burn you around 250 calories extra 3 times per week. And that is a lot. Third, get comfortable with hunger. You are eating less than what your body needs. So of course you are going to feel hunger multiple times throughout the day. But if you don't learn how to live with it, you will never succeed. Don't do unchecked snackings. You are not dying, you are in a controlled environment. Once you eat your dinner, that is it for your calories, whether you are getting hungry towards late night or not. And you are wondering, how is this tip helpful? I'm not BSing you. This is one of the most crucial tips I can ever give you. Hunger is a bitch, and you have to get comfortable with it. Stop the cheat meals. And you are probably wondering why. One meal is not going to make or break it. In fact, it can do that. Once you are fairly lean, you won't get satiated just by one pizza, and it is super easy to eat 3000 calories just by one sitting from highly palatable, high calorie dense food.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'd like some breakfast.
We stopped serving breakfast.
Even one day can throw you back 1 week worth of progress. Instead, portion control that as well. So whatever you are planning to eat, have half of it. Have the pizza and the dessert. Or what I usually do, if you know that you are going to have these high calorie dense food, skip all of your meals. Only have that one on that day. Will you be hungry? Of course, but at least it will limit the amount of calories you can eat, at least in one sitting. Remember, you need to pay a price for the life choices you made up until now. And these are the solutions that are working for me and for my clients. And I get it. These are not the things what you want to hear, but the things that you need to hear. This is not a dream world where the impossible is possible. Start implementing it slowly, one thing at a time. For example, lower your calories first and maintain that for a couple of weeks. And once that's in your control, start implementing your walking, and so on. Wishing you the best, and if you need more guidance, let me know in the comments. Talk to you soon.